Have you ever felt a strange chill down your spine as if something unseen was watching you? In Japan, such moments are often linked to the presence of Yurei, the restless spirits of the dead. Unlike the ghosts in Western tales, Yurei are deeply rooted in Japanese folklore, their stories woven into centuries of tradition, superstition, and tragedy. But what exactly are Yurei, and why do they continue to haunt Japan's cultural imagination? Yurei translates literally to faint spirit or dim soul. These are not simply spirits of the dead. They are those who have been denied a peaceful afterlife. According to ancient Japanese beliefs, when a person dies, their soul separates from the body. If proper funeral rites are not performed, or if the person dies under tragic circumstances such as murder, betrayal, or deep sorrow, the soul cannot move on to the afterlife. Instead, it lingers in the world of the living, seeking revenge, justice, or closure. The concept of Yurei is closely tied to Buddhism and Shintoism. In Shinto belief, spirits exist everywhere, and if one dies with unresolved emotions, they risk becoming a Yurei. Buddhism also speaks of karmic retribution, where a soul burdened with hatred or suffering may be doomed to wander until their grievances are settled. Yurei are often depicted in a way that is instantly recognizable. Their long, unkempt black hair hangs loosely over their faces, a symbol of funeral customs where the hair was left unbound. They wear a white kimono, called a katabira, traditionally used for burial ceremonies. Their hands dangle lifelessly in front of them, and often they have no feet at all, as if they are floating between worlds, unable to find solid ground. One of the most striking details of Yurei is the presence of hitodama, ghostly flames that accompany them, flickering in hues of blue, green, or purple. These flames are said to be manifestations of their spiritual energy, sometimes seen drifting in graveyards or near bodies of water. Did you know? The reason Yurei are often depicted as having no feet comes from Edo period, 1603-1868 art. Artists like Maruyama painted ghosts in a way that made them appear disconnected from the earth, emphasizing their otherworldly nature. Not all Yurei are the same. In Japanese folklore, Yurei take different forms depending on the nature of their death and the emotions they carry. Onryo, the most feared type of Yurei, these vengeful spirits return to the world of the living to exact revenge. Their anger is so strong that they can curse individuals, families, and even entire places. One of the most famous Onryo is Oiwa, a woman betrayed and poisoned by her husband. Her terrifying story has been told for generations in the kabuki play Yotsuya Kaidan. Ubume, the spirit of a mother who died during childbirth. Instead of seeking revenge, the Ubume appears to care for her child, sometimes leaving behind mysterious gifts of food or money for their well-being. Goryo, spirits of the noble class or warriors who died unjustly. Unlike the Onryo, Goryo often manifest as powerful, godlike spirits who can cause natural disasters, if not appeased with rituals or offerings. Funayūrei, ghostly apparitions of those who drowned at sea. These spirits are believed to haunt ships, trying to drag sailors into the depths to join them in their watery grave. Unlike ghosts in Western culture, Yurei are not always unstoppable. According to legend, there are ways to protect oneself from their wrath. Proper funeral rites. Ensuring the dead receive a respectful burial with all necessary rituals helps their soul find peace. Ofuda. These protective talismans placed at the entrance of homes or shrines can ward off evil spirits, fulfilling their last wish. If a Yurei is restless because of unfinished business, fulfilling their wish may allow them to move on to the afterlife. In some regions of Japan, people avoid whistling at night, as it is said to attract Yurei and other supernatural beings. This belief originates from old folklore warning that whistling after dark may summon wandering spirits or even malevolent entities, as the sound is thought to resemble ghostly whispers calling out from the other side. Though these spirits have haunted Japanese folklore for centuries, Yurei continue to influence modern culture. Films like Ringu and Ju-on, also known as The Grudge, have taken inspiration from classic Yurei legends, bringing them to life in terrifying new ways. Anime and manga often feature ghostly women with long black hair, a direct nod to traditional depictions. Even in everyday life, the belief in spirits remains strong in Japan. Some people still avoid certain locations rumored to be haunted, and ghost stories are a popular pastime, especially during the summer Oban festival, when spirits are believed to return to the world of the living. A popular Edo period game called Hyaku Monogatari Kaidankai was a chilling test of courage. Participants would gather in a dimly lit room lighting 100 candles. One by one, they would take turns telling ghost stories, extinguishing a candle after each tale. As the darkness grew, so did the tension. Legend held that after the final candle was blown out, a real ghost would manifest, stepping from the shadows to join the listeners. The legend of the Yūrei is more than just a collection of ghost stories. It is a reflection of Japan's deep respect for the dead, and the belief that our actions in life can have consequences beyond death. Whether vengeful or sorrowful, protective or terrifying, Yūrei remind us that the past is never truly gone. It lingers, whispering in the dark, waiting to be remembered. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of Japanese spirits, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales of mystery and folklore. Until next time, be careful where you walk at night. You never know who might be watching.